It's the season finale for the mid-afternoon show with your hosts, Daniel Bashtovoi and Cora Kendall.
Welcome back to the season finale of the mid-afternoon show.
It's been a fun ride, but all things must come to an end.
The year is wrapping up and the class of 2022 has already graduated. It seems Cora and I have failed the test of which seniors will be the first to come back to school.
I would say I have closed the yearbook, but it's not even finished yet, so...
Sydney High School has seen dramatic power changes over the last few days, as the juniors moved up to take the place of the seniors on the totem pole.
Yeah, the juniors are now acting like they run the place, as they have technically moved up.
In other news, the state track team is getting ready to depart for Burke tomorrow. More on that in a little bit.
The students of Sydney High are excited to only have one more day of school left.
Unfortunately, the teachers will have to wait until Friday to celebrate the end of the school year, unless you're a track coach, in which case you get to hang out in Omaha.
Now please welcome our first guest, professional sports commentator, Mitch Deere. Mitch.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
So it sounds like the track team had a pretty successful district meet.
Yeah, I'd say we got a handful of boy and girl qualifiers.
Could you give us a little rundown on those state qualifiers on the boys' side?
Sure. So we brought some athletes from the 4x8, the 4x1, and then a few high jumpers.
And what about the girls' side?
We have Carson and Talissa Tanquery to take the state.
Awesome. What are the team's hopes for the state meet this year?
Definitely, I'd say we have a shot, so we're looking to take that team title. Otherwise, bank on the relays.
Awesome.
And the boys' golf team
Whoa. Mr. Deere is a sports commentator. However, Jack Lilly had some pretty convincing arguments last episode, so I guess I'll allow Mitch to talk about golf.
Exactly, since golf is also a sport, could you give us a little bit of the breakdown on what the team is doing?
Sure. Today they have their district meet, so we're hoping to hear some results pretty soon on that.
Awesome. How would you describe Sydney High School athletics?
I'd say pretty successful. You look at the gym, you see all those state banners, an abundance of trophies. I'd say it's just a very well put together program.
Awesome.
What are your two things you would like to see the Sydney High School sports improve on?
I'd say participation. We don't have as many participators as we'd like to have, but yeah, I'd say that's about it.
I see. Well, the kids here at Sydney are told they're student athletes, meaning students first, athletes second. Do you think that this is the case?
I think everyone would like to say that's the case, but it's kind of 50-50 on that.
I see. Well, thank you for joining us, and it's been a pleasure having you on the show this year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mitch. Now, please welcome our next guest, Miss Plummer.
Hi, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
So how does it feel to be done with graduation?
Really good. I think everything went really well. I'll miss all the seniors. So,
Well, the seniors are very grateful for all the work that you put in to graduation and the help you gave us all to get there. Now, I've been told that the class of 2022 had a very successful graduation rate. Is this correct?
yes, we're just missing a few, but we'll get them.
Awesome.
If you had to describe the class of 2022 in one word, what would it be?
That's a really tough question. Just enjoyable. Overall enjoyable.
Could you give us a sneak peek of any new classes or teachers that will be coming to Sydney High School next year?
Yeah, so we are still looking to fill our agriculture position. So that's one we're still working on, but I've drawn a blank on everybody now. You guys put me on the spot for everything. Ms. Hanks is actually going to move into Mr. Newman's job, and then all of you probably remember Mrs. Waite from West. She will actually be moving up here. Trying to think, Miss Bish, who is in the elementary, is also going to move up. So we have just a lot of shifting right now.
Awesome.
Well, it says on the script I'm supposed to read the question, but I'm gonna let Daniel handle this one.
Okay. In recent weeks, the mid-afternoon show has received multiple letters from the fans, and they're all asking the same question. I'll try to word it a little bit nicer than the letters, but is there any possibility next year of removing the class between, say, 4th and 5th hour?
We are making some adjustments for next year, so.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, thank you again for everything and good luck next year.
Good luck to both of you as
Thank
well.
you.
Yes, both of you.
Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Now please welcome our next guests, Mr. Shaw and Mr. Newman.
Hello.
Good job.
Newman?
Oh, hey.
I'll let you go.
Right here.
So you both have a lot of senior classes this year. How would you describe the class of 2022?
Oh, better than last year's. Enjoyable. I like that word from Mrs. Plummer. Enjoyable class. It was a good year.
Yeah, I would agree. Enjoyable, very down to earth, pretty friendly, and enjoyed teaching all of them.
So obviously finals are a big part of high school, and I heard that both of you guys had very interesting finals. Could you fill us in on what these entailed for your seniors?
One involving a boat, yes, and boat made out of cardboard and duct tape, which we have a couple of people in here who's actually worked, which was nice. R.I.P. Aleka's boat, the Titanic, sad. Yeah, that was kind of our big one that we do in physics.
And Mr. Newman?
And for the seniors in Brit Lit, we had the 10-page literary research paper. And like some of the boats in Mr. Shaw's class, there was some sinking, some flailing about in the water as they made their way to shore and to a D. Others sailed quite nicely into port, and these two right here had a good voyage.
Mr. Shaw, some pretty wild rumors were flying around that you are leaving Sydney next year to join the cast of Outer Banks as a stunt double. So what do you have to say about this?
Well, I mean, I signed an NDA, so I can't really talk about that at this time, but if you see, explosions and that person is in the scene,
Yeah.
you might want
Like
to
the
look.
back of his
Yeah,
head.
you
back
might
of
want
his
to
head.
look a little, just look close, and you
Okay.
might find that's me, especially if I've taken off, a couple days of school randomly.
Alright, now for a special game show segment, Riddles with Riddles.
Please welcome Reese and Landon Riddle.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for having us.
Where do you guys sit? You guys sit over here? Okay. Sorry, Landon, you're a freshman. You have to stand. There you go. There, get in there.
Alright, so the rules here are simple. Wow.
Hold on.
Not very.
Oops.
Do you take that?
No, I'm good. It's,
Okay.
shouldn't have bought all that Bitcoin.
Alright, so the rules here are simple. Riddles versus Mr. Newman and Shaw. Cora and I will take turns asking the riddles, and then you will attempt to answer them. Meet your seats on our writing utensil.
Cool. Points will be awarded for correct answers as well as funny answers.
Right?
Got it.
Nice
There you
kick
go.
your way under there. All right.
There you go.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so here we go. Number one. What loses its head in the morning and gets it back at night?
This isn't timed, but
Just have-
please,
Okay.
please be
Yeah,
fast.
No, I got
That's. Do we just write down what we have?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
French peasant.
Okay, let us see the answers.
Okay.
From the riddles,
Oh.
pillow, and from the teachers, French French peasant.
Okay.
So I would say the riddles get a point for the correct
The
answer.
correct answer was pro,
Oh.
but it also says funny answer.
Funny answer. So I say the teachers get
French
half a
peasant.
point. Half a
Okay,
point for French
half a
peasant.
point for French peasant, full point for.
Very good.
Okay.
Alright, Cora.
Okay, I have 13 hearts, but I don't bleed no matter how many times I am cut. What am I?
Oops. Lousy, man.
It's tough.
Are we ready?
Okay.
Reveal our answer?
Okay.
Oh, they both.
Deck of cards.
Deck of
for the teachers
cards?
and deck-
They
Now
both
to be-
had deck of
Not to be
cards.
confused with the pedophilic house of cards.
Oh, shots fired.
There you go, 1 point for each. Okay.
So
Number
the
3.
score is now Riddles 2 and Newman and Shaw with 1.5.
Okay. Number 3. What time is it when an elephant sits on a fence? What time is it when an elephant sits on a fence?
I should not have been given the right
Okay, you have great penmanship.
I know.
It's like calligraphy.
Here we go.
Okay,
Reveal our
reveal
answers.
the answers. Time.
Of the
Time on the fence.
It's time to get a new fence.
Time to get a new
Okay.
fence. The correct
So-
answer is trying to fix the fence. I say full points.
Boom.
Oh yeah, oh
No
yeah.
Fence.
No points.
Time on the fence. I say no points.
No
I
points.
say no
Yeah.
Okay, so Shaw and Newman are ahead.
Half point. Let's
Whoa.
go.
Okay.
I'm back.
Good.
What can you hold in your right hand but never in your left hand?
You have to say this one.
Look at that.
I like that.
Like that one?
Riddles, keep it
Hold on,
PG.
sorry.
No, time's running out. You're done. Landon, you could do anything.
What
Literally
did you say? What was the
anything.
question?
I'll repeat it. What can you hold in your right hand but never in your left?
I'm going.
Ah, no.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're ahead.
Okay, Riddles, do you have an
Right.
answer?
Yes.
No.
We're
Go
good.
before the
All
fence.
right.
Answer? Okay.
Your left
That
hand.
is the
Correct.
correct answer. That is the
Teachers
correct
are pulling
answer.
ahead here.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
3-2 currently, with Shaw and Newman in the lead.
Okay, here we go. Number
Final
5.
final
Okay,
question.
final question.
What kind of band never plays music? What kind of band never plays music?
Yeah. Let's just list a whole myriad, because I think I can think of a lot of them. You go, because we gotta dive in. We've already won.
All right, so, whoops.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Good answer. Yeah, I like it.
That one.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. I think they're both
Okay.
good.
So
All right.
From the riddles, we got
Band,
rubber,
Rubber
and
band.
from the teachers,
Band-Aid.
Band-Aid. Well,
Well, the correct
answer
answer.
was rubber band, so I say
Okay.
riddles get a full point.
Full point.
Yes.
We probably get a half.
Teachers
point.
get a half a point.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Boo!
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mr. Newman and Mr. Shaw.
All right.
Teamwork makes
Teamwork.
Okay,
teamwork.
so
Special
we-
prize for you.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
first place prize
Oh.
goes to Shaw.
This
And
smaller
nice.
trophy is
Second
first.
place
Second place
trophy.
for the riddles.
But it's
Congratulations.
bigger, so.
What?
Congratulations.
It's
That's
alright.
good job, you
It's
guys.
a robotics one, so.
Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us
Thank
today.
you, guys.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you
the
for having
win.
us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Good
Thank
job,
you.
sportsman.
You did great.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Champions.
Good job. Okay. So it has been a pleasure being able to host the mid-afternoon show, but our time has come to an end.
Cora and I are excited to announce that the hosts for the mid-afternoon show for the 2022-2023 school year are Reese Riddle and Ty Grinick.
Good luck.
Cora and I will now pass on the torches of the mid-afternoon show to you guys and wish you the best of luck next year.
Okay. Reese,
Congratulations.
this goes
Best
to
of luck.
you.
Best of luck, Reese.
Best of luck.
Thank you guys.
Good job. Okay.
Signing off.
Now it's your turn to do the sign off.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today.
We look forward to seeing you next year.
And as always,
Have a great mid-afternoon.